My name's Diane Fratoni. I am the General Manager of the Truck Equipment Division of McGovern MHQ Inc. So MHQ is a business that specializes in equipping vehicles for government use, so police cruisers, DPW vehicles, any type of vehicle that a state agency or a municipality might need to conduct business. With the City of Marlborough, we currently build police cruisers. We also do some work with the DPW supplying parts and equipment. Marlborough is a central location to serve customers across the Commonwealth. It's easily reached by our customers, whether they're coming from north, south, east, or west. I think I initially learned about MEDC when Meredith and Mayor Vigent came to visit me to ask me questions about being a business person in Marlborough and what concerns that I might have or the business might have doing business in Marlborough. And I think the question they asked me that was probably sat with me the longest was they asked about whether I had any employees who actually lived in Marlborough working here at our business in Marlborough. And I thought it was a really thoughtful question, and I hadn't thought about it myself until they asked it. And at the time, it turned out we only had 5 out of 60 people who actually lived in Marlborough. So when the opportunity came about to join MEDC, I really wanted to think about, on behalf of my company and on behalf of other companies, the importance of having residents in the community where you actually have your business. And then thinking about what was sort of necessary to allow for people to be able to live in the same community where the business is located. And one of the issues, of course, at the time, and it remains so, is the cost of living, the cost of taxes, the cost of housing. And I think MEDC, more than any other economic development agency I've been associated with, thinks a lot about the residents and what's important for them to be able to stay in a community and work in a community. And I think other agencies sometimes focus entirely on bringing in big name businesses or bringing in big corporations and forget to connect the dots between that effort and the people who live in the town. I'm also impressed by the fact that we have people on the board that are coming from huge multinational corporations and these individuals spend their time providing advice and thoughts and ideas to the City of Marlborough, side by side with people who have been in this community their entire lives, either lived here or had a family business here, continue to have a family business here. In the same way that MEDC sort of sits in the middle of business and residents, you know, my company sits in the middle of sort of government and business. So I think that's maybe what I bring to the table at MEDC. You know, my volunteer activities in the City of Worcester, I am a warden for one of the polling locations in the city, previously served as a commissioner on the Election Commission, and I currently serve as the chairman of the Conservation Commission. So I do think it's important to give back to community no matter where you are or what you're doing.